Hi, this is Mike Pettigrew, and I've got a question for you. Why set goals? What's the point in setting goals? What does goal setting do? I know a lot of people who have told me over the years, Mike, I don't want to set goals. Why should I set goals? My life is perfectly fine by not setting goals. Why should I set goals? Well, I think we need to look at what happens when people don't set goals, because the fact is people's lives can turn out very differently if they have the habit of setting goals and achieving those goals, and comparing that to not setting any goals. The fact is that people's lives can start to drift if they don't set goals, if they've never set goals. When you have no clear direction, then generally speaking, you just start reacting to circumstances, and it's very difficult to carve out the sort of life that you truly desire for yourself. And then later in life, towards the end of your life, this can lead you to realize that you really haven't achieved very much, or that you did not achieve all the things that you wished to achieve when you were very young. And I believe that this is very sad, and it's completely avoidable. And when people don't achieve much in their life, this can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and complaint and blame, and it can lead to the tendency to compare your life to other people, and that in turn can leave you feeling quite powerless. And it can even lead to feelings of worthlessness and very low self-esteem. So why is it that a lot of people don't set goals? Well, as far as I can see, a lot of people don't set goals because they believe that they won't achieve them. They feel that if they set a goal, they try to achieve it and they fail, then that can be quite hard. That can be very hard. That can lead to feelings of disempowerment and not having what it takes to achieve your life's biggest dreams. And that, in effect, when you believe that you can't achieve your goals, and you try and set a goal and it doesn't work out, that's a huge disappointment. That's a huge disappointment. So a lot of people want to avoid that disappointment because they already feel that they're not very potent in their lives. They already feel that they don't have what it takes to achieve a better life. And the last thing that they need is a disappointment of putting a lot of time and energy into achieving something and finding that it just doesn't work out. It's a lot easier to avoid that scenario completely by not even setting goals to start with. And a lot of people don't believe that they have what it takes to achieve their goals, and they don't believe that a better life is even possible for them. So I think these are reasons why a lot of people do not set goals. But there's a far deeper reason behind all this, underneath this, layers down, and that is our conditioning. From the time we are born, we've been conditioned by society, by religions, by governments, by teachers, by parents and peers, to believe that we are not powerful individuals, that there are certain things we can do and certain things that we can't do. And people go through their lives almost in like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So, as Henry Ford once said, whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. And this is a very profound saying, because what we believe about our capabilities determines everything. It determines everything. If we believe we can't achieve something, no matter what we do, there's a part of us that holds us back and prevents us from achieving amazing things. Fortunately, there's very good news, because your beliefs, your conditioning can actually be changed. There are very powerful ways to root out and bring into the light of day the conditioning that is holding you back, the limiting beliefs that are sabotaging you from achieving your goals, the beliefs that you carry within you, the negative beliefs of limitation they can be overcome. There are very, very effective ways of finding what these beliefs are and actually overcoming them, and rapidly. So when you root out and overcome this conditioning, your confidence grows enormously, because when you change your beliefs, you change what happens to you. And you change your range of possibilities. And when you discover very clearly that your previous beliefs were completely incorrect, and that you are very capable, and when you start seeing the results of your actions, you create a goal, you set a goal, you achieve it, it grows your confidence enormously. Now, none of these things come about just by accident. You can't just suddenly think about overcoming your conditioning and then suddenly, magically, it's overcome. Not at all. But there are very effective ways of doing this. And in my bestseller, The Most Powerful Goal Achievement System in the World, I give you very clear strategies and techniques that will allow you to root out this conditioning and overcome it, so its effects on your life will be no more. I know it sounds incredible, but when you overcome this conditioning and these negative beliefs about what you think are possible or not possible for you, the whole vista of your life opens dramatically, and what you believed impossible before can become possible for you. And this is very, very, very exciting. So really, you need a system that's simple, a system that works, a system that brings results quickly. And the Most Powerful Goal Achievement System in the World is designed exactly to do that for you. And it's a system that can help you to achieve a far better life, to create the life that you have really always yearned for. So what happens when you do start setting goals and achieving them? Well, firstly, you learn new skills. You develop a lot more confidence in your capabilities. You become very empowered. Life becomes exciting and exhilarating once again. And you start seeing so many possibilities for your life that you never were even aware of before. This is really exciting stuff. When you start setting and achieving your goals, there'll be a lot more excitement and joy in your life. I can absolutely guarantee you this. Life will never be the same again, because chances are, if you don't set goals, you are right now living a life that's rather mediocre, and you're probably settling for second best all of the time, and you may have done that for many, many years. But when you use a system to achieve your goals quickly, a system that really works, and you start, this confidence starts building in your own ability, anything becomes possible for you. Anything absolutely becomes possible for you. And not only will you have greater satisfaction in your life, but other people will start to notice the changes in you too, and you become a role model for other people. So at the end of most people's life, there are several questions they ask of themselves, and this is common to all people. If you are conscious in your last waking moments, there are some very deep-reaching questions you will ask yourself. And these questions are along the lines of, did I live fully? Did I live my life as fully as possible? Did I love others? Did I show my affection and appreciation and love to others? And also, did I allow myself to receive love from others? And also, did I matter? Did my life make a difference? Have I left something behind, a legacy that will continue after I'm gone? So what am I leaving behind? Now these questions, these are universal questions, and a lot of research has gone into this, finding the final questions that people ask themselves. So all I can say is, when you start setting goals and start moving towards those goals, using the system in my book, which is guaranteed to work. It's incredibly effective. When you put all this into action, you start setting your life's biggest goals, the dreams that you've carried with you since you were young, and you start achieving those goals by the time you reach your deathbed. you will be able to answer those questions in a very positive way. You will leave this world knowing that you had achieved everything that you possibly could, that you gave life your best, that you gave your best to people, and you did make a difference. So please do pick up a copy of the most powerful goal achievement system in the world on Amazon and start putting this into practice yourself, because I am absolutely certain that you will be glad that you did. Thanks so much for watching, and speak with you again very soon.